A very good morning to all my friends and teacher. I am Angeline from for Interpreting. My science teacher in charge is Juan Tan Ting Ting. And today I am going to share about how to create a simple fire extinguisher. This is my index for my sharing today. First, you can see that I got introduction about extinguisher and how to use fire extinguisher, material to do a extinguisher, the easier extinguisher, and the result and conclusion after using the extinguisher. Lastly, I also include my video of using the extinguisher to put out fire. Yeah, put out fire. Okay, first, this is the introduction part. Okay, the two most common type of extinguisher in laboratories are pressurized dry chemical type B, C, or ABC that you can see on the left picture, and carbon dioxide CO2 at the right picture that you can see differences. You may have other clean agent extinguisher besides CO2. You can see on the next session that I will share later. Particularly if your workplace have sensitive electronic device such as computer, those who work with flammable metals may also have a specialized Class D dry powder extinguisher for use on fire. In a pinch, a bucket of dry sands will do. But you really should have a Class D unit if you work with such material. Water fuel extinguishers are not acceptable for chemistry laboratory use. If you have a water fuel extinguisher in your laboratory, have it replaced immediately by contacting your campus or corporate fire marshal office. Okay, I will continue the next slide. And that is how to use a fire extinguisher. Everyone need to know how to use a fire extinguisher so that we can use it when emergency. Fire extinguishers should not be used by people who have not been trained. Okay, if you didn't be trained, you cannot use it easily because you don't know how to use it correctly. If you have trained, go to the bomba and have training how to use it, it will be more better. Before taking a fire with a fire extinguisher, make sure you or someone else has raised the fire alarm and that you have a safe evacuation route. Okay, before you use the fire extinguisher, you should make sure that the fire alarm has been raised so that you can use the evacuation route to the place more easier and can arrive immediately. Using the correct type of extinguisher for the fire, use the 4-step pass technique. Okay, as the shown below, this is the 4-step. Pull, aim, squish, sweat, pull. Okay, first we pull the pin that at the extinguisher. Pull it. This will break the temper seal. Aim. Okay, aim low, pointing the nozzle or hose at the base of the fire. Do not touch the horn on a CO2 extinguisher. It gets very cold and can damage the skin. Aim. You should aim the fire following the wind's direction. Squish the handle to release the extinguishing agent. Squish it and it will come up to put out the fire. Sweat swept from side to side at the base of the fire, the full source until the fire is out. Okay, this is the ways to use fire extinguisher. I will continue with the material that I use to do the fire extinguisher. The material that I use include bottles, baking soda, a cup of vinegar. The total price that I have used for this experiment is about 10 ringgit and 25 cents. Okay, now I will share the step to do the extinguisher, the easier extinguisher. First, add baking soda and a cup of vinegar. Close the cap tightly. The spot unnecessarily close too tightly. Then tilt the bottle to expel carbon dioxide. This is a very simple ways to do a fire extinguisher. Next, I'm going to share about my result and conclusion after the experiment. We use one of material is baking soda and vinegar to do this experiment. The result of the experiment is we success to put on the fire, use the carbon dioxide extinguisher. Carbon dioxide extinguishers are filled with non-flammable carbon dioxide gas under extreme pressure. You can recognize a CO2 extinguisher by its hard horn and lack of pressure gauge. The pressure in the cylinder is so great that when you use one of these extinguishers, bits of dry ice may shoot out the horn. So although it is a simple extinguisher, but it also can help to put out the fire using the carbon dioxide in the extinguisher. That's all for my sharing today. And now, before I end my sharing, I want to let teachers see my experiment video. Okay, this is my video that I do for my experiment. That's all. Thank you.